Jose Rizal is one of the most revered figures in the Philippine history. He was a multifaceted intellectual and a political activist, best known for his political writings that inspired the Philippine Revolution and ultimately led to his execution by the Spanish colonizer. He has been instrumental in the Filipinos' bid towards independence and several developments in the various sectors. Rizal also made contribution to the Philippine art, literature, medicine, which continues to fascinate his countrymen today. Andres Bonifacio Andres Bonifacio was a Filipino Freemason and a revolutionary leader. He often called the father of Philippine Revolution and considered of one of the national heroes of the Philippines. He was born on November 30, 1863. After the Spanish arrested Rizal in July 1892, Bonifacio decided that the Philippines would only achieve independence through revolution. On July 7, he founded the Katipunan, a secret society open to both peasant and middle class that employ Masonic rituals to impart an air of sacred ministry. Andres Bonifacio, regarded as the father of the Philippine Revolution against Spain. Antonio Narciso Luna de San Pedro was a Filipino army general who fought in the Philippine-American War before his assassination in 1899. Regarded as one of the fairest generals of his time. He succeeded Artemio Ricarte as the commanding general of the Philippine Army. He was born on October 29, 1866. Because of his bravery, Lona was named Director of War on September 26, 1889. He became famous and brave, unusual style of fighting, and strict discipline. At the age of 31, he was shot dead on July 5, 1899 in Cabanatuan City in an attack led by a disgruntled Filipino surgeon. Emilio Aguinaldo, a Filipino revolutionary, statesman, and military leader who is the youngest president of the Philippines and is recognized as the first president of the Philippines of an Asian constitutional republic. He was born on March 22, 1869. Emilio was the first and the great Filipino revolutionaries and a forerunner of the band of Asian patriots who fought in 20th century to free their countries from colonial domination. He led the Filipino revolt against Spain in 1896, fighting with a collection of barefoot peasants. Francisco Balagtas, commonly known as a Francisco Balagtas and also a Francisco Baltasar, was a Filipino Tagalog literature and poet during the Spanish colonial period of the Philippines. He is widely considered of one of the greatest Filipino literary laureates of the epoch of the Philippine literature. He was born on April 2, 1788. There are his known completed works, Florante at Laura. This is his most notable famous work, La India Elegante, Y. L. Negrito Amante, a short play Arsman at Zafera, a comedian in three parts. More popularly known as Balagtas, he is considered a prince of Tagalog poet. Emilio Jacinto was a Filipino general of the Philippine Revolution. He is one of the highest ranking officers in the Philippine Revolution and was one of the highest ranking officers of Philippines. He was born on December 15, 1875. Emilio Jacinto was an eloquent and brave young man, was both an soul and the brain of the Katipunan Andres Bonifacio Revolution's organization. In his short life, Jacinto helped to lead the fight for Filipino independence from Spain. Gabriela Silang was a Filipina revolutionary leader, best known as the first female leader of the Filipino movement for independence from Spain. She took over his reigns of his husband Diego Silang revolutionary movement after his assassination in 1763, the leading. She was born on March 19, 1731. Maria Josefa Gabriela Carreño D. Silang was a Filipina military leader best known for his role as the female leader of the Ilocano independence movement from Spain. Unlike the other revolts, this revolt took place during the British invasion of Manila on December 14, 1762. Diego Silang declared the independence of Ilocandia, naming of the state Free Ilocos, and proclaimed vegan to the capital in a newly independent state. Gregorio del Pilar. Gregorio del Pilar was a Filipino general of the Philippine Revolution during the Philippine and American War. He was born on November 14, 1875. As one of the youngest generals of the Revolutionary Army, he was known as a successful assault of the Spanish barracks in the municipality of Paambong. His victory on the First Phase Battle of Kingwa and his last stand of the Battle of Tirad passing during the Philippine and American War. Gregorio del Pilar. For many Filipinos, Gregorio del Pilar was a true hero of the revolution. To some people, however, is nothing more than his arrogant henchman of Emilio Aguinaldo. Zumbara, alternative stylized as the Zumbara or Zumbara, refers to the three Filipino Catholic priests, Mareño Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, who were executed by Garrot on February 17, 1872 in Bagumbayan, Philippines by Spanish colonial. Authorized on charge of subversions arising from 1872 Cavite Mutiny. They questioned Spanish authorities and demanded reforms. The martyrdom of three priests apparently helped to inspire the organization of the propaganda movement, which aimed to seek reforms and inform Spain of the abuses of its colonial government.